So I know I've been away for a while and there's many reasons for that. I just had to go do a bunch of different things, but I'm back and I'm about to start grinding content again. Now, if you guys are a longtime viewer of my channel, then you probably already know a lot that I'm about to say, and you probably already know these things that I'm going to show, but I just wanted to make it into one last video because this is going to be my last ever time making a settings video for a console, because honestly, I think I've talked about just about everything I wanted to. I'm also going to talk about mouse and keyboard in this video because it is now compatible with people that have a console. So if you guys want to get better at aim mouse and keyboard wise, I have a few tips in this video for that specifically. But without further ado, let's first kick this off with showing my overall settings and the things that I feel like you guys should change off rip. Now, there's going to be two things that I specifically would want you guys to change. The first thing is going to be changing your game to frame rate. Now, if it's not frame rate, your game is going to lose frames, okay? You're going to feel kind of sluggish. Your game's going to run kind of like a potato. It's just not fun. So change that to frame rate if you want your game to feel buttery smooth and all the other stuff. The second thing that I'm going to recommend is changing your enemy outline color to something that is bright. I always choose yellow if it's an option in these types of games, because yellow, it's been scientifically proven that your brain will see specific colors way faster than others, and that will help you with your reaction time and so on and so forth. So yellow is the biggest and brightest color that I always like to choose, and it is one of the fastest color that your brain will actually recognize before any other color. Now, when it comes over to my actual controller settings, I wanted to show you guys what I play on, and I've been playing with these settings for over a year now. They're incredibly consistent. I can flick, I can track, I can do everything that I want to do on these settings. They feel absolutely amazing, and honestly, I don't know what else I would really change about it besides maybe like the aim assist window maybe, but other than that, I love these settings and I highly recommend you guys trying this out. Now, this is my scope sensitivity for characters like Widow, Ashe, and Ana on screen. And then the last thing that I want to talk about are dead zones. Now, I don't use dead zones personally because I'm just too lazy to tweak it and find my dead zones and all that other stuff. But if you guys have controller drag and all that other stuff, then I will definitely recommend for you to take the time to figure out what controller dead zones will work for you personally. But for me, I just don't care. So moving over to mouse and keyboard, I'm going to quickly explain all of this very quickly because it's honestly not that complicated, but some people don't know this, so I feel like it's important to talk about it. First off, your mouse and keyboard, your mouse specifically, has two different types of sensitivities. It has DPI and it has in-game sense. So if you hear people say, oh, I'm playing on 0.63, 1600, that means they're playing on 0.63 in-game sense, then 1600 DPI. Now, in order to figure out what your DPI is, you can go on Google, type in the mouse that you have, go find the software for it, download it, and tweak your mouse to whatever DPI you want. If you don't know what DPI to set it to, just mess around with a bunch of different numbers. I recommend 700, 800, once again, like 1600. Those are usually the common ones that I personally came across. So mess around with that, or go look at pro league settings of pro players or anybody you look up to and just see what their settings are and tweak it to your liking. Don't be worried though, because mouse and keyboard, there's so many different types of customizations that you can really do. There's a bunch of different DPI settings that you can use. There's a bunch of different in-game settings you can use. There's different mouses that you can use. So just test a bunch of different stuff and figure out what you personally like and what personally fits your hand comfortably. Other than that, there is no specific overall best setting or sensitivity for mouse and keyboards. It just comes down to what you personally like and what you personally enjoy. The same can be said for controllers. Now, enough of me yapping, let's talk about what I'm actually using myself. So right now I'm using 5.50 in-game sense with I think 700 DPI. I'm not 100% sure what DPI I am using right now because, well, I haven't really checked. And it kind of does feel like 700 DPI because when I did play 700 DPI back in the day, this is kind of what it felt like. I might be off by a lot, but I don't know. But this is all destined to change in the future because there's so many different things I want to choose. There's so many different things I want to test. There's so many different things and so many different options. So this is destined to change. But if you guys want something to build off of, you can use mine if you want. I just recommend finding other people that are better than me, like pro players or anybody you look up to, and use their sensitivity and see if you like theirs over mine. Now that's going to be all for this video. If you guys learned anything, or if I helped you out in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.